What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. Got the art of the playoff choke. Let's check this out.
There is nothing quite
Dallas Cowboys
as repeatedly getting to the playoffs, then losing time after time after time.
Damn, bro.
The Cowboys haven't
like, and I be feeling so bad for Dallas Cowboys fans. Like, my parents are Cowboys fans, so I know how Cowboys fans feel. Like, the fact that they get so hyped, you know what I'm saying, about the season. The Dallas Cowboys do so good in the regular season. Then when it comes to the playoffs, like, it's just like they disappear. Like, and I'm not going to put all the blame on Dak. You know what I'm saying? It's not just him. It's not just him playing on the field. There's you know what I'm saying, 10 other guys out there playing with him. But he is a big part of it because he is, you know what I'm saying, starting QB and shit. But you got to put some of the blame on Mike McCarthy as well and his head coaching decisions. You got to put it on Jerry Jones and the decisions that he makes and trying not to make Dallas better. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what he does every single season. So don't just put it all on Dak, man.
Championship since 1995, despite the fact that they've trotted out some of the most talented teams of the past decade. Today, we'll dive into the offensive film of the last 3 playoff losses, where I've found one common thread that runs through each devastating defeat.
Okay.
Starting with 2021, then working our way to the present, the Cowboys faced off with the 49ers and fell 23-17 in Dallas.
Was this when Dak did the QB drop, the middle?
You could just feel Dak Prescott was playing tight. They were 12-5, won
what the fuck is this read?
Scored the most points in the league, and were one of the best teams overall. Expectations were even higher than usual that this.
And it's crazy that like 2 of their last 3 playoff appearances, you know what I'm saying, where they lost, were at home too. Because last year they got obliterated by Green Bay, and then two seasons ago here against the Niners, they lost. And then the 2 seasons ago again against the Niners, where they were, you know what I'm saying, in San Francisco, they lost. That was a horrific game.
The year they break through.
Horrific game for them.
The pressure of everything crushed this team. In this game, you could just tell Dak was pressing. He knew what this win and next win and next win would mean for Dallas, and you could tell he wasn't playing his game. He wasn't taking the easy layups with CeeDee Lamb outside pre-snap with the corner way off. If CeeDee breaks his one tackle, he's running forever, and when a team senses the quarterback is pressing,
what down was this?
The rest of the offense, defense, everybody. There were multiple examples of Dak and the receivers not being on the same page, where plays are drawn up for the receiver to get to one specific landmark, and if
damn, what the fuck?
Where plays are drawn up for the receiver to get to one
I feel like this receiver should have I think this is miscommunication, but I feel like is this Cedric Wilson right here?
For the receiver.
I feel like he should have just stopped right here in the zone. That's what Dak thought he was gonna do, is just stop right there instead of him just running through it.
Specific landmark, and if he's not there, it's gonna look like a wild miss. And the Cowboys especially struggled to get in sync against zone coverage, where receivers' routes are supposed to change based on where the coverage is.
What the hell?
On a critical play in the early 4th quarter, down 23-7, check this 49ers disguise. It looks exactly like cover 1 man with the 1 high safety, the press man coverage, and the 3 defensive backs over the bunch. But at the snap, they drop into cover 2 zone with 2 deep safeties, and Dak and Amari Cooper just aren't on the same page. Both are tight. Ideally, Dak reads this rotation at the snap and hits CeeDee up the sideline. Maybe that's too high of an expectation with this disguise, but the problem is Cooper's route. If Emmanuel Mosley had followed his shallow route in man coverage across the field, Amari would keep running to try and create space away from the man coverage. But since it's zone, he's supposed to settle down into the space underneath and stop.
Okay.
But look at the disconnect between 2 veteran, supposedly elite players. If they were perfectly in sync, Dak would have read Dre Greenlaw driving on the shallow and put this back shoulder so Amari could turn the other way upfield and pick up the 4 yards. But Cooper kind of stops, as he should. Dak throws it into the coverage.
I mean, Cooper should have been stopped like, what, 2 yards ago? Or two steps or whatever ago.
Play out with just 2 minutes left on what should have been the game.
Okay, we got CeeDee Lamb,
23-17
slot.
But once again, CeeDee hesitates. Dak leads him too much, and the miscommunication leads to an incomplete pass. Like everybody else, Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore watched in real time as Dak kind of seized up under all the pressure and scrutiny.
What the hell? This looked exactly like his interception against Green Bay where Jair picked him off. Except it's not a slant. It's more of like a curl stick route or whatever.
Under all the pressure and scrutiny of this game. So they had to call simpler concepts that didn't require him to think as much, which...
Damn, are they all running curl routes?
All curl concepts, which just doesn't stress the defense that much. All the routes come
open. What type of fucking... Bro, Kellen Moore. I know this is not the best play you got in your arsenal, nigga. Who runs all curl routes in the playoffs? Really?
Exact same time, so Dak can't really go through a progression.
What type of bullshit is this?
Nobody is open at the
and you got the sticks are all the way over here. All the way over here, bro. This is the first down marker. What the hell are y'all doing?
Then he's sheet out of luck. The loss was a tough pill to swallow, but it still felt like the Cowboys were building. Parsons, Diggs, and CD were still young. McCarthy was going into his second full season with Dak healthy. Things were still looking up, but despite the fact they were 12-5 again, the Eagles finished better. So Dallas landed in the wild card, where they did smash the Buccaneers 31-14.
Yeah, but that was Tom Brady's last game.
Don't want to gloss over this at all. So the Cowboys headed to San Francisco, where they suffered a debilitating 19-12 loss.
Oh my goodness, bro. Bro, Dak has got to read this shit, bro. He's got to read Hufanga just coming up at the line of scrimmage and make a change, bro. Make a protection change. The fuck are you doing, bro? You're supposed to be a veteran, gang. Like, he's not even looking over this side.
Where they suffered a
He's just looking over, like, bro, you gotta see this, bro. Come on now.
19
and just let Hufanga blow that play all the way up.
This time, I don't put it as much on Dak or the offense, but more on the dominance of the 49ers and D'Amico Ryans' scheme. One thing Ryans did to scheme him up was study and dissect the previous year's film. Check the Cowboys formation with the 3 receivers at the bottom and how they're running dagger.
Okay.
He clears out the coverage for the tight end Dalton Schultz to break into the open.
I think I've seen this playing Madden.
Ryans has Talanoa Hufanga ready. He almost knows what's coming and flies down to take care of the in-breaking route.
That's Troy Polamalu Jr. right there, gang.
From earlier in the video, the year prior, the 49ers are playing quarter, half.
This is the same exact play?
Half, and then 2 quarters defenders.
Oh, no, there's a receiver over here. Okay, so no, it's not the same exact play.
Safety takes the clear out. The bottom quarters defender takes the go.
Okay.
Ready to drive down on the dig. So when we go back to our 2022 example,
so it is the same exact play.
For, so we now
I didn't even see the receiver at the top of the screen.
Up the now good throw. Another thing Ryan did well was scheme against what Dak likes to do best: throw up the seam. He is fantastic at playing within structure and getting through his reads 1, 2, 3. He is a robot for better or worse.
What the hell was this?
He is a robot.
I don't know who to put this one on, bro. I mean, let's see.
Through his reads 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you got Zeke wide open in the fucking flat, bro. So why are you forcing this? Who even is this right here at the top of the screen? Is this Michael Gallup? Right here at the top of the screen.
Getting through his reads 1, 2, 3. He is
because he's just basically forcing this because this is tight coverage right here. Just throw it out to Zeke in the flat, like, and let him run. Like, nobody's even near him, even though wasn't in his prime. I believe he'll probably get you the first down because the sticks is right here, man. He'll be able to get you the first down, bro. Dak has got to start going through his progressions a lot more in the playoffs, bro. Because I've seen a lot that he's not really going through his progressions like he should.
In structure and getting through his reads 1, 2, 3. He is a robot.
See, yeah, man, yeah, you gotta go through your progressions. This is exactly why this is picked off. And then Michael Gallup looked like he didn't even try to attack the football.
Comfort zone. This is basically 989, which we talk about damn near every week. Curls instead of goes, though, where they're running 2 curls outside of the sticks and then
I love watching film, man. If y'all don't notice by now, I love it.
When there's just one high safety, you don't want CD running a post.
Okay.
So he converts to a dig, but the 49ers are ready. They know this is gonna be a dig under the safety, so they drop Dre Greenlaw off right underneath, forcing Dak to play off his typical rhythm, and he throws a late curl, which is intercepted.
Yeah, like when you're throwing curl routes, like this is the same way in Madden, so I know about this.
So
like you gotta, like when you let this ball go, boom, the ball's gotta be like on his way right about there. You gotta start your throwing motion, bro. You can't just wait for them to really get to the top of the route and start to break down. That ball's gotta be out on time. Like it's same as like an out route or some shit. Like you got that ball's gotta be out by the time that he turns around.
Late curl, which is intercepted. There were also some examples of him pressing too. They have this spacing,
and it's kind of be like gotta be on like that back shoulder.
But when the 49ers mix up the look a bit and the read technically should go to Dalton Schultz, in reality CD is the one who is open, and he is not happy about it.
God damn, bro, that should have been pick 6.
Dak can be a robot. And then we have another callback to the 21 game where they're trying to connect on this shallow cross, but it's still wonky. They're not on the same page.
What the hell?
This shallow cross,
okay. Dak, I don't know what the hell he was doing this game. I don't know what he was seeing, but you gotta read this corner too, because you have Zeke again in the flat.
Wonky.
Throw it out to Zeke. He's bro. This will be 1-on-1 with Jimmy Ward, bro, and maybe Zeke makes a miss and gets the first down. Bro, I understand CeeDee Lamb is one of the best receivers in the league, but you got Fred Warner and Drake Greenlaw, the best linebacker duo in the NFL. Why would you even throw this? And what down and distance is this, bro? I wish they would like show the damn thing, but you have Zeke out in the flat, wide open, bro. This is not a touchdown, but this is pretty much a first down, bro, if you throw it out to him. Like, come on now.
They're not on the same page. Now Dak tries to throw back shoulder like we talked about, and it's just not good. You can just feel something is wrong when watching the Cowboys in the postseason. Like, something is off. And that's what
we might not have to worry about postseason Dallas Cowboys this year.
They're tight. They're pressing. They know the gravity of the Dallas Cowboys in the play.
Let's check this out.
That's what I put my finger on when watching all this film. They are tight. They're
You got Dalton Schultz right here, bro.
Pressing.
He's not going through his fucking progressions.
When watching all this film,
I'm acting like I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, bro. Hey, bro, but it just gets me so heated that they do this in the playoffs every single time. You have Dalton Schultz throw it right here, and he's got a lead blocker in front.
Pressing. They know the
and then just throws a pick
of the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs. And when they got absolutely blown out 48-32 a few months
ago, this is the play I was talking about with Jair.
Backers, it was never more apparent.
Okay.
One thing that jumped out to me early was CD struggling
at the top
to
of the screen.
Open. There were 2 examples where he was isolated.
Was he even on Jair?
So if Dak is counting on him to be open outside, he's putting a lot of trust in him, because on these quicker concepts, there's not really a...
Bro, the fact that he's not even on Jair says a lot, yo.
And CD struggling out of the gate affected the rest of the game and contributed to Dak playing tight.
And this is exactly why I keep saying, get CeeDee Lamb some help. Get him another receiver. He can't do it all himself, bro. You know, because when the playoff comes, they're going to zero in on number 88. Brandon Cooks, you know, he's solid, but he's getting up there in age. He can't really, you know what I'm saying, separate like he used to, but he's still, like, you know what I'm saying, takes the top off the defense at times. No more Michael Gallup. He's retired. Jalen Tolbert's got to step up this season. But you need to give this man some help. Give him another receiver to take more of the stress and pressure off of him.
Just a couple of these missed layups put the Cowboys in an early hole where
the hell type of throw was that, Dak?
Turns into a 2nd and 10, which turns into a 3rd and 7, and before you know it, you're down multiple touchdowns. With the score 14-0 in the mid-second quarter on 3rd and 5, the Cowboys have this smash concept against cover 2 zone.
Okay, let's see.
Smash is a flat
corner,
which is meant to stretch out the curl flat defender. If he bites on CD like he does, the corner route comes open. And I believe that cause CD struggled to separate earlier in the game, Dak didn't want to throw this. Sure, we've talked about how bad it is to throw speed outs when the corner's body position's ready to drive.
Yeah, I mean, but shit, I mean, then you, oh man, let's see. I mean, nothing's open, bro. But I feel like what Dak could have done here is bait Jair into, you know, into driving on this and then throw it to Jake Ferguson. That's gonna lead him to be open, like, and put it, you know what I'm saying, on the outside.
But I think
because bro, Ferguson would have been wide open, bro, if makes Jair bite on this.
Deep outside here gets the job done, and if Dak's not going to throw this, there's also a window to hit Jake Ferguson. Doesn't do that either. And instead,
like, yo, even he said it. Throw the ball, Dak. Yo, what are you doing? Throw the ball.
Gallop on the backside dig. He leaves the
yikes.
Knocks the Cowboys out of field goal range, and by the time they get the ball back, instead of it being 14-3, it is now 20-0. There were more examples of quarterback and receiver not being on the same team.
And like, and people wonder why Dak gets so much hate. It's the playoffs, man. The playoffs is why he gets so much hate. Balls out in the regular season, then when it comes to the playoffs, he's gone, bro. Like a puff of smoke.
I think this one's on Dak.
Disappears.
CD running away from the zone defender, but he looks at CD like he's insane, so maybe I'm wrong on that one. And this leads us to the play that broke the game wide open with 2 minutes left in the half, still down 20-0. Dak drops back, trying to pick up a quick first down on the second.
What are you doing?
Still down 20-0.
You're forcing it, bro.
Drops back,
like, this is nowhere near open, bro, by the way. Like, because you gotta read the safety that drops down.
Trying to pick up a quick first down on 2nd and 2, and Darnell Savage intercepts the pass
Pick 6
and takes it to the house. This is another example of him being a bit robotic.
Why are you running 3 slants too, by the way? Y'all are down, y'all are getting y'all backs blown out, and you decide to throw 3 slants going the same exact way.
The Cowboys are running this triple slant concept, and you're really reading each defender over till you find the open slant. When he sees Savage coming down for the first slant, he immediately progresses to the next. But that's the issue. He is so by the book, so, well, robotic. On paper, he gets to the correct read, but by not reading it out completely, he can't see that Savage is shading towards the second window, and he intercepts the pass. I like robotic quarterbacks. Playing in structure and on time leads to the highest floor for a player, and it breeds consistency. But when watching Dak in this offense in the playoffs, there needs to be more times where he creates a second play. Playoff defenses are so good, there are just fewer times when you're going to have wide open receivers. But Dak is not a creator. Creators are truly this next generation of quarterback. Guys who can move around to let the receivers get open off script. But the Dallas Cowboys,
like quarterbacks like Lamar, Mahomes, Josh Allen, shit, even Joe Burrow at times as well,
do not have one. He's good, don't get me wrong, just not an elevator where he'll push his team over the top.
Damn, man.
I still like the Cowboys as we move into the 2024 season, but it's hard not to wonder what their ceiling is. The floor has been a consistent 12-win team the last 3 years in a row that can easily roll into the playoffs, but then reality smacks them in the face. This is going to be a huge year for Big D to go deeper into the playoffs.
Hey, yo,
Dak
bro.
Prescott will have to play loose, handle the pressure, and create later in the down so that he can smash through that ceiling.
Hey, man. What do you guys think about Dak and the Dallas Cowboys? I just feel like, bro, this season is obviously going to be rough for them. You know, I don't expect them to be a playoff contending team this year. At most, I feel like they might have, 7 wins, you know, and miss the playoffs. And then they gotta figure out what they're going to do with Dak and CeeDee Lamb, man, because one of those two is going to go. They can't re-sign both, obviously, because of their whole cap situation. One of those guys are leaving, and for their sake, I hope it's Dak and not CeeDee Lamb, because if CeeDee Lamb is gone, it's pretty much over for that offense, man. Like, real talk. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on post notifications, get notified whenever I drop another banger video. We're on the road to 500 subs, so I'm gonna get there for more banger NFL reaction like this. So without further ado, I'm out. Gang.